Hello there, Obi-Wan Jacoby here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing an overview on the newly released Star Wars Age of the Republic Deluxe Hardcover Edition from Marvel Comics and looking into the contents, showing off some of the artwork, and comparing it to the previous trade paperbacks. I have spoken.
Hello there.
So this is Star Wars The Age of the Republic Deluxe Hardcover Edition from Marvel Comics. Marvel just released this in February, which you can order from your local comic book shops or online retailers like InStockTrades.com or Amazon.com or CheapGraphicNovels.com. So what this is essentially a collection of one-shots and stories from the era of the Republic or the prequel trilogy following a specific character of that era, so that with this one you have stories from Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Jango Fett, Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku, Padme, and General Grievous. So if you'll notice, there are some stories from villains and some from heroes. So it's a good balance between the two. And this is not your typical comic where you have an overarching story, but mainly just one-shots and one and done stories, which makes it easy to pick up and read. Obviously, you have to have some sort of familiarity with the story overall of the prequel era in order to fully appreciate these individual stories. These were actually collected before in two smaller trade paperbacks, and although under the banner of Star Wars Age of the Republic, they were actually separated in two. You have Star Wars Age of the Republic Heroes, Star Wars Age of Republic Villains. With these trade paperback formats, they're usually the size or the same size as an individual comic book. So let's take an individual comic book here in comparison. This is a single issue, and if you put them side by side, you can see that they are approximately the exact same size. So you get no oversized artwork. So usually a deluxe hardcover is about the same size as an omnibus. In comparison with my astonishing X-Men omnibus, you can see it's about the same size. I prefer collecting in this format because you get one, a hardcover version, which is more premium in my opinion, and two, oversized artwork in this deluxe format. I'm the idiot that always double dips after buying the trades, as you can see here, and them announcing the deluxe format or omnibus edition. So I can see myself buying an omnibus version if they announce this in an omnibus. So here we see that they grouped the whole Age of Republic era, both the heroes and the villains, in one deluxe hardcover. And here are some size comparisons between the two. You can see clearly that the deluxe format is much larger. Let's take a closer look at the book. The front artwork here is taken from the Hero trade paperback, and the back here is taken from the Villains paperback. And here is what it collects. Collecting Star Wars Age of the Republic, Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jango Fett, Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku, Amidala, and General Grievous, and Star Wars Age of the Republic Special. You can see all the authors here and the artists. Now, taking off the dust jacket, we are greeted with really cool artwork from each of the one-shots. Here you have Darth Maul, you have Obi-Wan's lightsaber, and Count Dooku. And this is a wraparound cover. Very cool. I actually really love this. Gives you a little bit from each of the one-shots. Not all of them though. Now let's take a look. That's really cool. You have Jango Fett and Anakin Skywalker, and I have read these one-shots. They're really cool actually. And you can see all of the artists, pencilers, and authors here. Now I'm just going to flip through it really quickly. If you guys don't want to get spoiled, you can skip to the end of the video. But I just want to show off some of the artwork. They start off with one of the most underrated Jedi, Qui-Gon Jinn. Very colorful. That's cool. This is the Darth Maul issue. Yep. And then here we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Looks to be set in the Episode 2 era with his long hair. And Jango Fett. And of course the artwork varies between issue and issue, but I think overall the art and the stories are pretty high quality. Anakin Skywalker. Skip ahead. This looks like Count Dooku and a tiger looking fellow. Skip ahead here. And Padme Amidala. This is a really good Padme one-shot actually. Because I don't think they did her justice in the prequel era, but the comic was actually pretty enjoyable. And we have General Grievous, another of those villains that I wish we had more of and they did him more justice, but this is why we have the expanded universe to expand our Star Wars lore. That's really cool. Very beautiful. Actually, at the end of each issue, you usually have this little excerpt. And here's the Age of Republic special. And then again, the little excerpt at the end. Now, going in the back, we have some variant covers and artwork. Really cool. That's a really nice pencil. And usually you have these extras at the end of omnibuses or deluxe hardcover editions, which I enjoy a lot. Darth Maul. Count Dooku. General Grievous. Really cool one. And then we have some uncolored pencils. And that's a look at Star Wars Age of the Republic Deluxe Hardcover Edition. Right now I have the upcoming Age of Rebellion and Age of Resistance Deluxe Hardcovers on pre-order. Per Amazon, Age of Rebellion is set to release on April 28th, 2020, and Age of Resistance is set to release on July 21st, 2020. I'll provide links to those below. You can also order those from InStock Trades or cheapgraphicnovels.com. I hope I was able to shed some light on some who may be on the fence with getting this, or maybe even considering upgrading to it from their trade paperback versions, and maybe even convince you to get it or not. I would love to know your thoughts and whether you will purchase these, interested in them, or if you read Star Wars comics in general. Sound them off in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please leave a like, click on the subscribe button, and bell notification to be notified of all my upcoming videos. You can also check out my playlist of Disney's Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, where I go into depth on each of the lightsaber hilts I purchased from Disney. These are all from my personal collection and sharing it with you all to help out some who are trying to decide between sabers. I'll also soon be working on a video series on the Savi's Workshop blades. I'm always working on creating new content for you all, and feedback is welcome if you want to see anything in particular on my channel. I'm thinking of expanding soon, and I have some ideas as I collect a plethora of other things such as video games, anime, manga, comics, books, film, but would love to hear from you guys. And of course, this is the way I have spoken, and may the Force be with you always.